In this series, n'okwu na-akwalite ndụ ma na-edozikwa obodo. Nke a, we just wanted to put certain facts straight. I'm begging us, most of us that are coming on media to post things, we have to bear in mind that we have children watching the things we are posting. And whether you believe it or not, nobody stops you from making money, nobody stops you from developing. It is by choice. When the church came to Africa, they didn't understand us. But even our fathers thought that they brought something good. And even if there's no God anywhere, or Christ is not come, it is a very good idea to set that standard for human beings to live a good life. Any teaching, any life, whether Christian, Muslim, or any religion, listen that is teaching people how to ignore religion and make money, and that's the ultimate. It's a wrong teaching. I will not lead us to anywhere. When everybody remove greed, stop searching for money as if we are taking it out of this earth, because when we die, we're not going near the money. Believe you me, this earth will be the paradise that the Holy Book told us. Because we have more than enough. If the rich ones, those greedy ones that are just packing everything, and of course have been happening, so many in the past has packed this thing, they didn't eat and they die. Other people take it away from their children. Not even their children enjoy it. Now, this social media creator, he was proving to people, and they were clapping for him, that Pope Nicholas V was the person that gave order for Spanish and Portuguese to come and enslave our people. That's a wrong calculation, and I will give you a little extract from Pope Nicholas did. Nicholas issued a papal bull that the unbelievers and pagans will be enslaved. And through that source, he intended making them Christians. He said that's the only way you can convert them. That is his belief. And of course, in the olden days, they made religion to be by force. I will give you some story about this. And then Alfonso, he said, is a Portuguese king. No, Alfonso is an African king who originally supported the slave trade, but later he decided to change. John Hawkins, a British sailor and a naval officer. Yes, he made money from slavery, introduced it to the royal family. The royal family took it as business. The royal family, not the church. Not the church. And if anybody will support, will go for the trade for the royal family, it should be the Royal African Company, not Anglican Church. Then, Queen Elizabeth himself, Elizabeth I, was the person who, among others, that struck the business in the royal, and they continued. So Queen Elizabeth II was not part of it directly, but because he inherited the wealth, he has become indirectly part of it. So I want us to put things straight. And then the Bartholomew de las Casas. Bartholomew de las Casas owned slaves and they kidnapped people for slavery when he was still a pagan. Then immediately became a priest. He changed, he converted and became a good man and started talking against slavery. And he was fighting Portuguese and Spain. So watch the video and I will be following up with little extracts about the people mentioned.
And the politics. Christianity and slave trade was brother and so then day. This is Christianity. Christianity and politics, they be like coin. Where back and front of a coin. As well Christianity and slave trade they. The two help each other. Christianity helps slave trade help Christianity to grow. So these people now don't see them since early morning say this is what happened within Europeans take whole Africa down. Because if you go down history, you begin to see that it was Roman Catholic Church that approved, aided slave trade by Pope Nicholas V. Pope Nicholas V of Roman Catholic Church, and I am be the person where tell King Alfonso of Portugal, who was a slave trader, where go right to him, tell and say he want to go to Africa to buy slaves, but say no want to go alone. Pope Nicholas V was the person who gave King Alfonso certificate when they enter convent. If you enter convent, they will give them missionaries when they come Africa to come buy slaves. Now Roman Catholic. John Hawkins of Britain, who was a slave trader. When John Hawkins go do slave trade, when John Hawkins go do slave trade, get money, he go show Queen Elizabeth as his organ. Queen asked her, I said, how did you make this money? He said, made it through slave trade. Queen became interested in the business. Come go for her Papa Church, Church of England, otherwise known as Anglican Church. She go Church of England, go carry missionaries, bring sheep, carry missionary from my Papa Church, come bring sheep, what they call Jesus of Lubeck.
Jesus.
Yeah, Lubeck. Carry and give, John Hawkins. Say, make them go Africa, go buy slaves. If you reach Africa, tell Africans that there is a man called Jesus who died for your sin and has gone to heaven to prepare a place for you. So do not worry about the things of your land. Focus on the one in heaven, where it will be easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than a rich man entering the kingdom of God. The sheep come, he landed in Sierra Leone. When the sheep parted in Sierra Leone, John Hawkins and the missionaries come and begin to preach to people of Sierra Leone. There is a man, there is a place better than here you are, for sake. And then the people began to be interested. The terrorists made them come inside the sheep. Say that name where they come, now the name, now they send this sheep because they Jesus of Lubeck. Over 300 Seminarians entered the ship to go hear more about this heaven and this Jesus. That was the end of. That was the end of them. A man called Bartholomew de las Casas. Bartholomew de las Casas na Anglican reverend. When Christopher Columbus killed Americans because he wanted to conquer America, he killed too many indigenous people of America. It was Bartholomew de las Casas who gave approval to the slave trade masters to go to Africa and buy slaves to go and fill up America, so that they will see people who they from American land. Bartholomew de las Casas is a Christian, a reverend. So why are these reverends and these Christians approving slave trade if Christianity is?
They are intertwined, criminal lifestyle.
They intertwined in English. You understand? So if Christianity is a key to life, then why are these people approving evil without complaint? Christianity